Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy E Games. We are back in Genshin Impact, and we're continuing Calculated Gambit. Umbrabilis Orchis Chapter Act I Candidature Analysis. Go to Blackcliff Forge to investigate. The gaps in Zhiyi's manifesto points towards the Blackcliff Forge. Yelan suggests you investigate the matter. Let's do it! Let's get right into it. Woo. So it turns out Zhiyi is not as he seems, and at first I was really on board with him being the successor to the Tianshu position, but unfortunately this whole story is a bit deeper and more layered than it seems for my simpleton mind to appreciate, and it turns out Zhiyi might have some nefarious support, or not support. Something mysterious is happening behind the scenes for Zhiyi. But it turns out the other two candidates, Qian Wei and Meng Bo, they are actually a lot better than what their interview and their resume has provided. So when we interviewed them, I had like a really low a low opinion of them, but after having Yelan's lackeys, assistants, look into it, they are actually a lot better than they give themselves credit for.
This is the Blackcliff Forge. Let's look around for clues.
So even though, I don't know, at this point I still feel like maybe Yelan should just be the successor and have potentially all three of those candidates work under her instead. Since Yelan seems to be playing the high IQ, 4D chess, big brained plays where she seems to be like 10 steps ahead of everyone in terms of like intelligence and information and plans and stuff. Anyways, worksite records. Nothing of note happened today. Nothing of note happened today. Payday! 3 new recruits joined. Can't believe people are willing to join us at a time like this. One of the newcomers is very skilled. He got made the team leader. Nothing of note happened today.
What's this? A diary?
From the back, it looks like a ledger, but it seems they also use it as a site log. We don't know who wrote it, but it's interesting, don't you think? These newcomers, who could have sent them?
You think they're suspicious?
Why did she automatically assume people sent the 3 newcomers and they're not just people who, like, I don't know, moved out of their little farming village with a dream to become a blacksmith?
Yes. Look, it says right there, one of them's already been promoted to team leader.
Oh, I guess it's suspicious that someone's skills advances that fast. They must have direction too, just like Zhiyi did with his manifesto.
At this rate, by the time the Qingshu Pool redevelopment plan is ready to roll, they'll be the technical backbone of the team. That'll give them the chance to take a lot of liberties. They can copy any secret texts or steal any treasure they find underground. Imagine if we didn't suspect anything. By the time Zhiyi recommends the Blackcliff Forge for the excavation project, at most we would maybe do a fresh background check on the place. No red flags if all they did was change some key staff. And even if we decided to vet the staff individually, they'd have had more than enough time by then to come up with fake identities. That's the advantage of planning this far in advance. It was a clever move.
But Yelan is 10 moves ahead.
When you put it like that, it all makes sense. If we hadn't found this out, someone else would have stolen the treasure.
Yeah, only we're allowed to steal the treasure, okay?
So, who's really behind all this?
That's a question for the newcomers. But let's start with that worker over there for now.
Alright, just trying to get more information. Iron Shoulder. Worker, Blackcliff Forge. Hey man, how are you doing today? We got some questions for you.
Excuse us. We want to ask you about the newcomers.
You want them to teach you or something?
No. We're the police.
I gotta say, these newcomers are in tip-top shape. Fast learners, too. They're picking up all the skills unbelievably fast. My only complaint is that they're always going out drinking at night. But they never let us join them.
That's suspicious.
I guess they just need some time to adjust. I'm sure we'll get to know each other over time.
They go out drinking. This area isn't exactly renowned for the nightlife. I'm guessing it's a long trip to the nearest tavern.
You got that right. They tell me they go all the way back to Liyue Harbor to drink at Wanmin Restaurant.
Hey, that's where Xiangling works.
It rained after work today, so they actually stuck around at the site for a while. But as soon as the rain stopped, they went out drinking again right away.
Oh my goodness, Xiangling is the culprit behind everything? Dun dun dun.
Hey, you're only young once, right? I say, if they can hack it, let them at it.
Interesting. Let's go talk somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Thanks for talking to us. Yelan takes you to a quieter place.
Looks like our hunch was on the Mora. These newcomers are very suspicious.
Ayashi, Ayashi.
Drinking in Liyue Harbor, huh? Some cover story. I'll wager they've been going to intelligence updates. Good thing it rained today. It means they'll leave footprints. I doubt they'd give themselves away that easily, but let's follow them and try our luck.
I actually noticed those footprints on the way to Blackcliff Forge, but then I thought it was just always there, so I didn't make any mention of them. Follow the footprints. I don't think that has changed.
He went that way. Hurry, we gotta catch up.
Hehe. Let's run. Running. Whee! Mm-hmm.
These footprints are heading towards Liyue Harbor. Maybe we were wrong about them.
Or are we? Dun dun dun.
Just as I thought. They didn't go to Liyue Harbor. They went that way.
Then they didn't get to taste Wanmin Restaurant Xiangling's delicious cooking. This is where we and Sheng He stayed for the night. In the same room. Because it was cheaper to have one room.
The footprints stop here.
Oh?
But, judging from the direction, I'm guessing their destination was that abandoned house.
Let's be sneaky. We gotta be careful. We gotta be sneaky. We gotta act natural. Hehe. Alright, what do we have here? Strange traces. It looks like there are many. Wait, it looks like there may have been a fight here? Maybe it's hard to say for certain. This was the work of a professional? But who? Dun 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 dun. You found a fresh fruit pit in the pile of leaves. It seems like someone was here recently, but you can't find any more clues. These stripes in the dirt were likely made by a bamboo mat. Wait, what? Oh. That means someone slept here. But the bamboo mat is nowhere to be seen now. There's nothing else, right? Nothing on the roofs. There's like a dude hiding up there the entire time. And like drops on us like, ah! Burnt out fire. A fire that burned out. Something was burned here not long ago.
Looks like we were too late.
We're too late to
This
apologize.
has gotta be where the newcomers rendezvous with whoever they're working for. But all the evidence has been destroyed.
Or they just come here to do like, you know, butt stuff.
Look at these ashes. Someone was burning documents not long before we arrived.
They take pictures of their butt stuff, and then afterwards they realize that wasn't a good idea, so they burned the butt stuff pictures.
Could there be anything left? Maybe the wind could have blown the fire out before everything
The odds of that are very slim. It's practically impossible. I've checked. All the paper's been burned. There's only ash left now.
Why don't we wait for them back at the Black Cliff Forge? They've gotta go back there sooner or later.
We can't count on that. Clearly they were based here at one point, but it's mysteriously abandoned now. To me, that says that whoever's behind this has moved them somewhere else to throw our investigation off course.
They know of our investigation. We're getting too close.
Darn! Guess this is where a trail runs cold.
No, Paimon. Remember, Yelan is always like 100 steps ahead, so she probably knows of the next step, and she just hasn't told us yet.
Make no mistake, the purpose of our trip wasn't to find any solid evidence. We just need to figure out who's behind Zhiyi. I smelled something peculiar the moment I came in.
Oh, I farted. I'm sorry.
Those newcomers probably thought they'd be safe as long as they burned the letters. But what they failed to consider is that paper and ink from different regions produce different odors when they're burned.
Oh, okay, yeah. Forget I said I farted.
Really? Paimon can't smell anything. Do you smell anything?
I smell a very gentle fragrance.
There is a certain place with a freezing cold climate where there's nothing but ice as far as the eye can see.
Is it Snezhnaya?
Some wealthy people there put floral fragrance in their ink as a way of injecting a little romance into their writing. When that fragrant ink is burned, this is the exact odor that it leaves behind.
The Fadui.
Exactly. The evidence will soon be blown away by the wind, so it's nothing we can arrest anyone with. But it's all I need. Now I know who we're dealing with. I can plan our next move.
It's always a Fadui.
Lady Yelan! Oh, thank goodness I finally found you. I thought I'd never see you again.
Wait, what?
Who are you?
That's the guy who went out to sea and doesn't know how to swim or something, right?
Don't be alarmed. This is Upei. He's Wenyuan and Shanghua's colleague. I sent him to look into Zhiyi's regular contacts. Since Zhiyi likes fishing, Upei thought he might know some of the fishermen and sailors, so he took a boat out to sea to ask around. I left him a note at Yanshang Tea House telling him to look for me at Black Cliff Forge when he got back. If there'd been an ambush waiting for us there, it means we'd have had some backup.
Oh, okay. I just noticed that the back of those assistants' clothes have like dice. Like how many dots? Is that like their rank?
So, what did you find out at sea?
Forgive my incompetence. I'm afraid I've come up empty-handed.
No, you might not. Just give us a report.
I asked all the fishermen multiple times, but none of them had any interactions with Zhiyi before. Then the waves got so choppy I ended up falling overboard. Fortunately, someone managed to drag me out.
Oh, who is this?
When I got back, I heard that you'd gone to Black Cliff Forge and might need backup, so I went straight there as fast as I could. Didn't even stop to change my clothes.
Well, Uncle Tian said that Zhiyi once bought a recipe from one of the fishermen. Did you hear anything about that at all?
What? That's news to me.
It was Uncle Tien behind everything the entire time. Dun dun dun.
No, that's not possible. It's absolutely not possible. Lady Yelan, I'm telling you, I spoke to every single fisherman out there, and none of them mentioned anything about a recipe.
Did he make a recipe up himself?
Interesting. Then I wonder how that even more wonderful fish soup came about.
Dun 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 dun.
Fish soup? What fish soup?
Nothing. Our priority right now is to find a way to get our hands on some solid evidence. Well, any suggestions?
It's a one-man restaurant. Send someone to tail them. Catch them red-handed when they meet. Catch them red-handed when they meet.
Not a bad idea. Upei, what do you think?
Honestly, I've already tried following Zhiyi, but the guy's too cautious. Never meets with anyone suspicious.
Okay, so tailing's out.
No, we'll still need to tail him. But first, we need to do some groundwork.
Okay.
Groundwork?
When you've worked in intelligence for a long time, you'll understand that no one can stay on high alert forever. Especially when he thinks he's about to win.
Are you gonna leak information that he is the strongest candidate? And then he's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna... Even though, like, we haven't... it's leaked information, so it's not official, so...
Tomorrow morning, I'll announce his victory at
Oh.
Yuhai Pavilion. Take a guess what you think he'll do next.
Oh, I think if they leaked the information that that he was going, well, maybe he's more cautious and that he wouldn't he won't believe rumors or anything. But maybe if like we purposely go to some place and he heard it from Yelan without Yelan, like we try to set up a situation where Yelan is talking about, oh, I think Zhiyi is the strongest candidate. I'll probably announce that he's the victory tomorrow. But blah blah blah, and then he just overhears that, and then he believes he won at that point, instead of like officially announcing it. I feel like if we officially announce it just to get a gotcha moment, we might actually get into trouble too. Be like, hey, that's not fair. You're doing this to, you're exploiting people, you're manipulating people. And for the people who actually like him, they might come forward and like trash us for doing that too, and it'll just make us look bad.
Be sure to arrive on time. You won't want to miss the show.
Yeah, I feel like if he overheard Yelan, we set up a situation where he overhears Yelan say that he won, so that he like has a false sense of security, and no one else knows about it or something. It makes it so that when we do announce that, or maybe we take he gets more confident because of that, and he slips up and gives us something to work on and somehow like bust him. After that, we can bust him without like without any like recompense. What's that word? Where we won't get any like drawbacks or pushbacks, or what's the word when we do something and then it kind of like reverses onto us. I don't remember the word. But yeah, I think if she's gonna officially announce it just to like, oh, we got him, got him, when I guess at that point he's not officially the Tianshu yet. He just it's just been announced that he's going to be the next Tianshu, and if at that point he slips up, we can be like, oh, but recently we found out that he is siding with the Fatui, and that makes him suspicious, and we can be because of this new information, we cannot in good faith give him the position for the sake of Li Yue or whatever. Then maybe then they can like kind of save face that way too, and be able to bring him to justice at the same time. Wait till 9 a.m. or 11 the following day. Okay. Shouldn't take long since I am close to midnight. Bloop. Whoa. Go to Yuehai Pavilion to announce the results. Okay. Should we just superhero landing the Yuehai Pavilion? Ooh, this place is a little bit decorated. Or were those always there? Superhero landing. Whoa. Uh-oh.
It looks like we're all here. Well then, time for me to announce the results of the assessment process.
Ooh. Oh. I thought that might have been Uncle Tian besides Yelan, but it's actually one of her assistants.
I won't drone on about the importance of the Tianshu role. Suffice to say that Uncle Tian entrusted me with the monumentally important task of assessing the candidates. And now, it falls to me to give him a satisfactory answer.
All of us here know the score. Don't beat around the bush, just get on with it.
Qianwei has many pioneering ideas, but some of his plans are lacking in detail, and he easily gets into testy exchanges with other people.
Yeah, work on that, please. Cheers. Qianwei. It's one of those things when it comes to like, if it's your personality and you don't really know what your effect is on people. I guess maybe you're not like mindful enough of that. You might not actually know that there's anything wrong. It just seems like normal, since that's how people has always responded to you. it just seems normal to you, and you never really get the feedback to make any changes. And maybe sometimes the feedback is just like maybe not constructive or not presented in a way where it can convince you that you're the problem, or there's something that you is within your power to change. You have to be really mindful and looking out constantly for learning opportunities to be able to find things like that, especially like things like how your personality affects other people. You have to like try and step out of your own shoes and see things from other people's perspective more. And kind of use your imagination to imagine how you would feel if someone treated you a certain way. But at the same time, it's like if I'm treating someone a certain way, maybe it is because I'm perfectly fine with a certain person treating me or other people treating me that way or whatever too. So it's like, I don't know, how do you like explain person to person like interactions and stuff? It's like super nuanced and it's like different for everyone. So having the eye to see that might be just like a good character trait to have on its own. And unfortunately, Chen Wei is weak in that aspect.
Mingbo is reliable, but not quite ambitious enough. And because of his personality, he struggles to win people over.
Huh? That's not what I heard. I heard that he's super reliable. He's just very bad at making first impressions because he's super shy. But once you get to know him, or once he gets comfortable, he actually is a very outstanding person.
In contrast, Zhiyi is evenly balanced across the board and enjoys an excellent reputation in Liyue.
And he wears a really cool hat.
After much consideration, I have decided to recommend Zhiyi to the Liyue Qixing.
I have decided to recommend myself to the to the Liyue Qixing. So you guys can all go home now.
What?
And then at that point, Zhiyi has a report back to his people saying he lost position, and then you follow him.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Honestly, I'm a little surprised to hear my name being announced.
Yeah, okay. We know you're just saying these gratitudes, and it's not sincere.
In my estimation, all three of us are worthy candidates for the Tianshu position. As your competitor, I've become keenly aware of your great talents. Would either of you entertain the possibility of working with me in the future and taking on some of my workload?
But you'd be working underneath me. I'll be your boss.
I'll have to see. I'm in a bad mood. This is the last thing I want to be thinking about right now.
It's time to go drinking. But it's only 9 a.m. It's 6 o'clock there. It's somewhere in the world.
I don't mind, as long as I can help.
Hey, Mingbao.
Okay, well, that's all from me. Zhiyi, you'll have some preparation to do. It won't be long before you're informed of your official appointment. I hope you will work hard and make Uncle Tian proud.
So this is technically not an official announcement then. It's just an announcement to the three of them. So, like, there won't be any... Oh, the backlash is the word I was looking for earlier. There won't be any, like, public backlash in this case.
I will live up to the Tianshu name. On this, you have my word. I should go. I need to pack my things, and then I think a celebratory meal is in order. Would anyone like to join me?
Paimon would.
Count me out. I'm not in the mood for a celebration.
It's a celebration of your loss.
Zhiyi seems pretty relaxed now. This would be a good time to follow him.
Be quiet, Paimon. He might hear us.
Hey, traveler, tell me something. What exactly does that guy have that I don't?
He clearly has a mustache and a hat. Maybe try doing that for your next interview.
If you can't answer that, I'm not accepting this result.
It wasn't us who made the decision. It was Yelan. Why don't you ask Yelan instead?
I, also wouldn't mind knowing.
Oh no, if we get stuck here, we won't be able to leave.
Oh. Lumine.
Follow him.
Yes, ma'am.
After finally persuading Qian, Wei, and Mingbo to
We
leave,
finally got rid of them.
Lady Yelan, Zhiyi has gone towards Feiyun Slope.
Follow him, quickly.
he's like, I came all the way back to report
Zhiyi
this.
really sided with the Fatui? But Uncle Tian thinks so highly of him. Why would he do this?
Difficult to say. But everything should become a lot clearer when we find him.
Okay. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh, okay. We'll just walk there. Or I mean, like, walk there and then jump down. And glide. Does this change? We are briefly accosted by Qian Wei and Ming Bo, in which time Zhiyi has already departed from Yuehai Pavilion. Yelan has already sent people to follow him, however, you'll be able to track him down together all the same. Oh, this has Primo Gems in it, so whenever this quest completes, it'll be the end of the story. Nice! I like it. I feel like this time around, maybe because I drank more coffee than usual before recording this, and I'm like having that caffeine high and hyperness, and I feel like this entire story, I sat down to record this entire story in one go. I just split it up into different videos, and I felt like I ranted a lot more than I normally would. Tian Tian, jeez, always in the way.
I'm sorry, Lady Yelan. We lost him.
No, 50 push-ups.
He's too good at this. We weren't able to keep following him without being seen.
So he's he has a 5 on the back. Does all of them have 5? I don't remember now.
How the heck did he manage to shake Yelan's subordinates?
Like a 5 from a dice, I guess. Is what I would meant.
I guess Zhiyi didn't let his guard down. Still as vigilant as ever.
Is he the vigilant Yaksha?
No, Upe says he's much more relaxed than usual. Maybe it's just how he's wired. Perceptive enough to sense when he's being watched.
But how?
Don't blame yourselves. Let's not forget he was trained by Uncle Tian himself. Evading detection is not an unusual skill for him to have. If I'd asked you to tail Uncle Tian, you'd have ended up at a dead end too. It's fine. So, where did you lose him?
Shinyue Kiosk. He only went in briefly. Upe and I were watching outside the whole time.
Good thing we sprinkled some elemental powder on him and we can track him through elemental sights.
A few moments later, a man dressed in a completely different outfit came out. Upe had a feeling that it was him, but we couldn't get close enough to check without blowing our cover. I figured that if we spooked him, it would undo what we've accomplished today so far. Another option would have been to arrest him there and then, but without any evidence, that would have been meaningless. So I stopped Upe, and I stayed here to wait for you while that meathead went to ask around in Shinyue Kiosk.
Good work. The fish didn't take the bait, but that's okay. As long as he's still swimming around, we'll find a way to catch him eventually. The key is figuring out what he's trying to achieve. Let's go to Shinyue Kiosk.
And have some food. It's food time. We're gonna go in, okay? Does that sound good? Okay.
Could you explain to me how that works? A guy like him comes in, changes his whole outfit right under your nose, and you don't even ask him about it?
Our customers are free to dress however they please. What grounds would I have to question him?
Okay, fair enough, but didn't you think it was just a little bit strange?
Maybe he has a weird, fetish or something.
Well, maybe I did, but it still doesn't give me the right to stop him.
Enough. Let's tone this down a little. I'll make this quick. Just one question. What did he buy while he was here?
Oh, he bought a 上海粗炒.
Oh, he didn't buy anything. He just picked up a bottle of liquor that he ordered ages ago.
A bottle of liquor?
Yes, a very strong kind. Fiery, with a rich flavor. Not something the average customer would order. This gentleman ordered it in person from us a long time ago. He was only here today to pick it up.
Liquor and wineware. I see. Let's go.
What does Yelan's elf eyes see?
Where to?
Shigu Antiques.
Oh. Ring. Go to Shiku Antiques to investigate. Foregone conclusion. The plan to follow Zhiyi didn't go as planned, but Yelan still seems confident. Hurley. An esteemed guest has currently made a block reservations. What may I do for you? That's a lot of food and not a lot of people eating it, so don't mind if I do.
Your cuisine is
Are these people always here, or did these people just spawn because of the story? I feel like these people were always here, and I just never come into here to really talk to them. Oh heavens! The sheer beauty. Nothing makes me drool like Li Yue's very own Yue cuisine. Francis yours truly has already left his days in Fontaine cuisine long behind. Tell me about Fontaine. What are you eating? Bon appetit. About Fontaine. My home is a country that reveres true beauty and elegance. If only I could do like a French accent. I think Fontaine is supposed to be like inspired by a lot of like French and European stuff. Wait, no, Mondstadt is supposed to be super European. Maybe Fontaine isn't French. Maybe Fontaine's more American. I don't know. My home is a country that reveres true beauty and elegance. Some people from other countries may find our dress sense showy and impracticable, but for us, there is nothing more commonplace. Still, I've had to buy new clothes yet again recently. I swear it's the food in Li Yue. It's so good. I must have put on 200 pounds after coming here. All that said, a man must eat. This is really good. Oh yeah, you keep at it. Lin Lang. Oh yeah, what's his name was talking to her earlier about making like close replicas or something, right?
Hey, Miss Linlong. Sorry to bother you. Zhiyi ordered a waneware set from you not long ago, right? We're friends of his. He's been telling us how impressed he is with the quality, considering how affordable it was. So we just had to come and take a look for ourselves.
Sure. Which model are you looking for?
We don't really know a whole lot about wineware. Let's just go with Zhiyi's choice. Would you be able to show us the one he bought?
Zhiyi picked up his set not long ago. As a quality imitation of an antique wineware set, it has the look and feel of a luxury item. Just so you're aware, we don't have many of this model left in stock, and now that Mr. Zhiyi has taken one, I'm afraid it may encourage the price to go up a little.
Oh, that's okay. We don't intend to buy it, we just want to look at it.
Don't worry, price shouldn't be an issue. I'm sure we can work something out. But I'm just a little hazy on one thing. Did Zhiyi's wineware set include wine glasses, or...?
Wait, what? Why would a wineware set not include wine glasses?
For this set, the wine glasses are sold separately. Minimum purchase is 1 glass, maximum is 4. Mr. Zhiyi bought 2.
Wait, why would you buy a wine set that doesn't include glasses? That kind of defeats the purpose of calling it a set. Unless I don't know wine and wine culture enough to understand what those words mean.
Okay. Thanks, Linlong. Seems there's a little more to buying wineware than I first thought. We'll have to mull it over.
Well, don't take too long. We could sell out any day now. Alright, see you next time.
See you next time. We're not coming back. You find a quiet place nearby.
This is turning into a real headache.
I'd just like to point out that we have the self-professed Grand Master of Fieldwork here to thank for being wholly incapable of tailing an ordinary civilian without being seen.
He's not an ordinary civilian. He's trained by Uncle Tian.
It's not like you did any better.
My specialty is information trading, okay? I don't have the physical agility. What's your excuse?
Fair point.
You got me.
Yelan, so has the plan failed?
Don't worry, Yelan is like 300 steps ahead all the time.
Oh, if we can't figure out where Zhiyi went, there's not much we can do. But why was he buying liquor at Xinyue Kiosk anyway? To celebrate?
If so, it's no ordinary celebration.
What do you mean?
First of all, Zhiyi isn't much of a drinker. On some level, he hates alcohol because of what it did to his father.
Oh. Is that something we should have picked up on? But it wasn't like... It was one of those things that they gave us the information that his father was an alcoholic. But we were supposed to make the inductive reasoning that he would not like alcohol because of that. Because they did not say that he didn't like drinking.
If he was just looking to celebrate by himself, he wouldn't spend his meager savings on an expensive bottle of alcohol, let alone buy a pair of special wine glasses. No, this is a victory feast, held in honor of Zhiyi's private sponsor. Whoever this person is clearly enjoys hard liquor and has a very high status, hence the need for expensive-looking wineware. Now, where might we find Fatui who match that description, I wonder?
Let's go to the Northland Bank.
Fatui officials. Should be either the Snezhnayan Embassy or the Northland Bank.
Have both locations surrounded. Take as many people as you need.
Lady Yelan, is it time for us to make our move? If so, you can count me in.
Get with the program, would you? This is a covert surveillance operation. Zhiyi may be vigilant, but that doesn't mean the same is true for his drinking buddy. In which case, we don't need to change tactics. Just change who we're following.
Great idea! So we just need to find out who Zhiyi bought that liquor for and follow them instead!
But Lady Yelan, if we get caught, this could become a major diplomatic incident.
We're not associated with Li Yue. I guess the Fatui hate us, though, so there's that as well to think about.
I'm well aware, but don't you see? Zhiyi is gambling everything on this. If we really want to catch him, we're going to have to accept a little risk ourselves. Stick to your orders, and make sure we're covering all other bases too. Anywhere else Zhiyi might be going. I want eyes on those locations.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't worry, Lady Yelan. Zhiyi may be a slippery character, but we'll keep a close watch on the movements of all Fatui officials.
I'll be waiting for you at the tea house. If I'm guessing correctly, Fatui officials are likely to take action at night. You should go and get ready, then meet me at Yanshang Tea House.
Okay. Go to Yangsheng Tea House after 8 o'clock p.m. I've actually gotten somewhat good at beating 24-hour clocks because of this game now. We gotta change the time. Doodly-doodly-doo. Ticky-tacky, ticky-tacky, ticky-tacky. Bing, bing, bing. Foregone conclusion. Go to Yangshang Tea House to meet Yelan. No, Tian Tian this time. Always getting in the way, right? Ugh. I don't know why I'm always so mean to Tian Tian. I guess it's just the ongoing joke that I have. That I always run into her. Because she always seems to be in the middle of the road. Hey, Yelan, how are you doing?
Perfect timing. Wenyuan just sent word that the Fatui ambassador, Yusupov, just left the embassy alone. He's heading in the direction of Qingshu Pool.
Qingshu Pool? That's the place Zhiyi mentioned in his manifesto!
It looks like that's where they've arranged to meet. Sensible choice, I'll give them that. Qingshu Pool is always crawling with monsters. Most people wouldn't dream of going there. It's one place they won't need to worry about being seen.
Oh no, we gotta go get them!
Let's go. If my hunch is correct, we just might hit the jackpot this time.
Jackpot! Foregone conclusion. Go to Qingshu Pool. I teleport there, right? Yeah. Ooh. That's a lot of area to cover. There's a lot of like strong monsters in this area.
This is Qingshu Pool, full of ruins, crawling with monsters. Anyone with any sense steers well clear of this place. I've looked into the place before. There's a worker's entrance somewhere around here. Follow me.
Go to the place Yelan pointed out. Okay. Wee. Wee. Ooh. Oh, did I die there?
There's been some work done on this place in the past, but it's a bit of a labyrinth inside. I can't guarantee we'll be safe once we're underground.
Oh, do we get a domain here then?
The workers left an emergency access route. If we can find it, this will be a much easier journey.
Does that mean we get to play as Yelan in the domain?
Still, be ready to fight at any moment. Any resistance needs to be taken out quickly and quietly. We don't want to attract too much attention.
Oh, are they gonna add like stealth kills into this?
Don't worry, we're all professionals here.
Yeah, especially with fighting.
By the way, Yelan, where are your 3 little helpers at?
They have other things to take care of first. We couldn't afford to wait for them, but they'll join us later.
Huh, if this is gonna be a domain, shall I end things here? Because I feel like the domains usually take up quite a bit of time. And then there's probably like a conclusion too. Yeah, I'll end things here. It's been in like about 40 minutes. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. In the next one, we'll go into this domain and we'll finally not figure out, but we'll see what's going on between Zhiyi and the Fatui people. And yeah, I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Subscribe for more. And goodbye.